Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you're joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Guys, ever since the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya to Nigeria in June 2021, Kanu has since faced trial for terrorism and other related offences. We've seen how this government, this administration, even the previous one, branded the IPOB organization as a terrorist organization. Nigeria has labeled IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, as a terrorist organization. And we've seen how this agitation has increased over time. We've all known Nnamdi Kanu to be the leader of the IPOB, who have been calling for the independence of Biafra from Nigeria. And I guess that has been his only crime against the federal government of Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu has been hunted, arrested, he has faced trial on several occasions, but yet the federal government has refused to let his case slide. And now we have Mr. Femi Adesina, who has said that Buhari's government could have easily assassinated Nnamdi Kanu, but yet they chose to arrest him. He said Buhari's government could have killed Nnamdi Kanu, but they chose to arrest him, to bring him back from Kenya to Nigeria like a criminal, because they don't want people to say, oh, Buhari is this, Buhari is that. Now, Femi Adesina, who is a former special advisor on media and publicity to the ex-president Muhammad Buhari, disclosed this, that the former president opted for the rendition of the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, when his administration could have easily assassinated him. In his book titled The Reflection of a Special Advisor, Media and Publicity 2015 to 2023, which was recently launched in Abuja, Adesina said that they chose to spare Kanu's life when his government could have easily killed him. The secessionist leader has been agitating for the separate state of Biafra, according to the former presidential aide. Buhari disclosed this during a meeting he had with a delegation of some Igbo leaders, of some Igbo elders, who have pleaded for the release of Nnamdi Kanu following his extraordinary rendition and detention in the custody of the Department of the State Service (DSS) in Abuja. We've known how, according to him, Buhari, did him a great favor. The government could have easily mobilized to eliminate him where he was, but they did not do that. So I am wondering, this is more like an open confession, and it is so sad and unfortunate that we have educated minds like Femi Adesina making this kind of statement publicly, that they could have easily assassinated Nnamdi Kanu, which is what they've always tried to do. They've always wanted to assassinate him. They've always wanted to end him. Had it been he did not escape when his home was invaded by the military, Nnamdi Kanu, who knows where he would have been by now? So at this point, Nnamdi Kanu has escaped a lot of assassination attempts by the Nigerian military, by the federal government. So many occasions where he escaped to Israel, he escaped to Ethiopia, and all of that. He has been in hiding ever since 2015, when he fled to Israel through some of his friends. And the only crime of Nnamdi Kanu is that he has been pushing for an independent state for Igbo people. He has been pushing for an independent state for Igbo people. We've seen how he was arrested back then in October in 2015, when he was slammed with 11 charges, including terrorism, treasonable felony, and all of that. We know how the case went on, and he was granted bail. And then in 2020, IPOB established an armed winged, they named it the ESN, that's the Eastern Security Network, which the federal government have blamed the ESN of violent attacks on police stations, electoral offices, and other federal government properties in the southeast region. Also tagged the ESN as an terrorist organization, including IPOB. So this is just it. But yet, Nnamdi Kanu has remained relentless, has vowed to pursue the Biafra independence till his last breath. And it amazes me that a man like Nnamdi Kanu, who has endured a lot of torture from this government, stands strong on his ambition, on his aspiration of liberating the Igbo people from the shackles of this Nigeria government. So a lot of people have been calling out to this current administration to see to the release of Nnamdi Kanu. It seems that Buhari handed over to Tinubu to continue from where he stopped, and yet the agitation has not died down. Go to the southeast region, insecurity increasing on a daily basis. Everything is being tied at the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And now we have Mr. Femi Adesina saying that Kanu would have been, easily murdered, easily assassinated had it been Buhari did not say, okay, we should arrest him instead, so that it will not bring, harm or tarnish our image. So guys, what are your thoughts on this? Nigerians have reacted. As absurd as Mr. Femi Adesina's statement may come across, is the truth. If former President Muhammad Buhari had wanted Nnamdi Kanu eliminated, the Kenyan National Intelligence Service would have done so. But then Buhari, being a merciful leader, now spared Kanu's life. But because of this shallow thinking, they are attacking the North. So this man is telling us that they are capable of killing, which means him and his oga are murderers. It is a pity that people will come out and vomit this kind of thing and they still move around freely in the society. If it should be an ordinary Nigerian, the full might of the law must have come across him or her. The Nigerian political class is our major problem. Now, more reason Nigeria is in deep distress now, the same way you disappeared from the surface of the earth without any trace. So what's the difference? Nnamdi Kanu is still in the custody of the DSS. They are still torturing him and applying every means available towards eliminating him. We all know the truth. So, why are you repeating it again? Is it that okay guys, these are reactions from Nigerians, my country people. This is quite interesting, though. This is really, really interesting. As absurd as the statement may be, we know that, the statement is also true. We've seen on several occasions Nnamdi Kanu has escaped a lot of assassination attempts on his life. But the fact that Mr. Femi Adesina said it publicly, what does this say about the administration of the former President Muhammad Buhari? That Muhammad Buhari's administration was hell-bent on frustrating agitators. Those agitators, people that are crying for agitation, that are complaining one thing or the other. Buhari government never gave ear to agitators. Instead, he fought them off. He gave no room for dialogue. He gave no room for negotiation. He saw them as criminals, as terrorists. Guys, this is serious, so my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. I'm dropping here, guys.